What's up, everyone? Back with another episode of Scooch and Steve. Sorry for the quick break there. I was researching and doing some development, R&D if you will, on a very important product. One that I stand behind and Scooch hates, actually. It is called Soylent. So Soylent is a meal replacement. It is developed by the company Soylent Inc. and it's located down in Los Angeles. And they are trying to kind of create, if you've seen the movie WALL-E, the part where there's like the really overweight people sitting in their chairs and they have the Slurpees and they're like hovering around and just drinking their drinks, and they're like, their bone matter has like deteriorated because they're just slurping on a Slurpee all day. This Soylent is essentially that Slurpee from WALL-E, the movie. So the idea or concept, if you will, is you can drink these instead of eating. So it's an entire meal replacement. It gives you all of the required proteins and fibers and vitamins and everything you need, minerals that you need to live your daily life. This took fire like crazy here in Silicon Valley, where Scooch and I live, with engineers, and it's one of those things where, you know, launch a product to the wealthy to kind of, you know, get product market fit, and then once you get there, you scale it out to mass proportions. I'm a huge fan, mainly because it has potential. It has potential to literally change the trajectory for like third world countries where people are running out of food. Like, there's huge potential here, and they've done the right thing where they go after the programmers here in the valley where, you know, there's no time to eat. I've watched the video right before this while I was doing my R&D. I watched the video of the founder, and he's a very, you know, soft-spoken software engineer guy, and his concept is, you know, I took food and broke it down into the different, you know, proteins that you need throughout the day to keep you going throughout the day. So it was essentially a problem to be solved. And I agree, disagree, what have you. I love food. Everyone loves food. But I think that their motto of, you know, that people are focusing on the wrong things with food, like taste and texture. I think that applies to the group that they're after. So a lot of my close friends, advisors, mentors, all great people, they use this, and so do I. So I actually have done Soylent for quite some time, mainly subsidizing, you know, lunch if I'm busy, not an entire like day or an entire week, but they have been getting a little bit of negative press. I was a little disturbed by some of the new press, but I'm behind them 100%. I think that they have huge potential. They put out a bar, like a food bar thing, that was giving people bad stomach aches / issues, health issues. So they pulled it back. They did a blog post about it. That was a big deal, and you know, I think it probably helped them because it created awareness. Everybody was talking. There were other YouTubers actually talking about the issue with the new Soylent bar that came out. But this past week, they had an issue with the powder. So the powder Soylent, I think it was 2.0, was it's an actual powder that you mix with water. You put it in this cool little jug, and you turn into the people from WALL-E, and you pour it into a glass, and you sit in a chair and your bone matter deteriorates over time. But instead of it coming in this fancy little bottle that you subscribe to, you would mix the powder in with a jar that's probably about 3 times as big as this, and you would drink it, on your own pace out of this jug instead of the actual required amounts, which I like a lot more. And these are what they've said are safe. So this is the basic Soylent, 400 calories, and I love the fact that it is a plain bottle with the intention that you're not supposed to be thinking about any sort of taste. You're not supposed to be thinking about anything when you look at this bottle. You're supposed to be thinking about absolutely nothing, because the concept of just getting the fuel that I need throughout the day is in this bottle, but I just need it. I need to down it. I need to just shoot it down, and that's just what I have to do. So this is unopened, as you can see here, and I'm gonna just give it a go. I've had it before a couple of times in the past. Great stuff. It's kind of like pancake batter, but without the taste. And they were actually at a festival that Scooch and I were at a few years ago, Outside Lands in San Francisco, and they had a nice little booth. But yeah, I wish I could show you guys exactly what it looks like, but it literally looks like pancake batter without the taste. So there's no sweetness. There's no aftertaste. There's no nothing. It's almost like lipids, which are what Scooch actually referred to this as. It's very bland. There's nothing there. So the goal that they've been trying to achieve of me just chugging this down without thinking about food or anything, really just substance to keep me going, they've accomplished it. Not only through the bottle or the fluid, but mentally that's what I'm thinking when I see this bottle. I know that, all right, this equals the rest of the day in energy. But yeah, big fan, huge supporter of Soylent. Give it a test. I'll put the link down in the bio. It's very well thought out. It's a beautiful experiment / potentially world-changing company. Love these guys, and I think that they have potential to move some tectonic plates if the cards are played correctly. They raise a lot of money. Andreessen Horowitz is one of their backers. Strongly love those guys. Read Brand Horowitz's book. Strongly recommend that as well. Using the word strongly a lot. I guess this is a really passionate episode. It's a subscription service, so you get a monthly. I do know people that kind of have had issues over time, and they tried to stop it, and it was almost like a wave of Soylent, but they're like, whoa, we'll chill with the Soylent, bro. But I recommend just trying a couple, like 12, 24 of them out, just to bring them in for lunch or something if you're really, really busy throughout the day. But yeah, definitely give it a go. Well worth it. Highly recommend. And yeah, that about does it for my review of Soylent in their, I don't know if this is 3.0, but it's in their bottle, and you should definitely check it out. I will see you guys. Feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next week.